quadratic polynomial is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So something like x squared plus 3x plus 2. How do we factorize this? This is in the ax squared plus bx plus c form. A is the coefficient of x squared, it's 1. B is the coefficient of x and it equals 3. And c is the constant which equals 2. This is the basic form of a quadratic polynomial where a, b and c could take different numerical values. Look at the expression we are given. We cannot factorize it using any identity as the last term is not in squared form. So how do we reduce this to its factors? We use a simple technique of splitting the coefficient of the middle term. Here, we would split 3x in such a way that it would help us factorize using grouping. But we cannot just split it in any way we wish. There's an interesting technique which helps us split the coefficient of the middle term. We assume that the coefficient 3 has to be split into two numbers, n1 and n2. The first condition says that n1 plus n2 should be equal to b. In this case, 3. The two numbers should add up to 3. And the next condition says that the product of the two numbers should equal the product of a and c. As a is 1 and c is 2, this product will equal 2. That's it. Only these two conditions. Which two numbers do you think would satisfy these two conditions? If you would have tried a few combinations, you would have got the two numbers as 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 is 3 and 1 times 2 is 2. Both conditions satisfied. So we write the expression like this. We wrote 3 and 1 plus 2. Let's move the camera a bit. Okay, that's better. Expanding the brackets gives us x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2. Now we can use grouping, which we learnt in the previous session. Considering these two groups and taking the common factors out, this is what we get. X times x plus 1 is this group and 2 times x plus 1 is this group. X plus 1 is common to both the products and this would be multiplied with x plus 2. There you go. We have factorized this down to x plus 1 times x plus 2. Just remember these two conditions. Sum is b and the product is ac. Using the same concept, try and factorize this polynomial. X squared plus x minus 6. Hopefully you have the right answer. Let's solve it together and have a look. Here a is 1, b also is 1 and c the constant is minus 6. We have to split the coefficient of the middle term, which is 1. The sum of the two numbers is b, which equals 1. And the product of the two numbers would be the product of a and c. 1 multiplied by minus 6 is minus 6. To find the two numbers, all we do is try out different products to get minus 6. 1 multiplied by minus 6 is minus 6, but 1 plus minus 6 is not 1. Okay, let's try 2 times minus 3. This is minus 6, but their sum is minus 1, not 1. Minus 2 times 3 gives us minus 6 and their sum is 1, which is exactly what we want. The two numbers would be minus 2 and 3. We split the coefficient of the middle term and write it like this. This is the same as x. We expand the brackets and use grouping to factorize it. The first group can be written as x times x minus 2 and the second one can be written as 3 times x minus 2. Now it's easy. The term common to both the products is x minus 2. Multiplying it with x plus 3 completes the expression. We have our factors. Don't worry, this is easy. We only need to do 3 things. Split the coefficient of the middle term, then expand, and then group. That gives us the factors.